Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hyjacked.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The U.S.S. Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Myamid. The U.S.S. Masada has failed to report as scheduled. Determine nature of delay and take whatever measures are necessary.
Set course for Beta Myamid, sir.
Orders are to proceed to Beta Myamid, sir.
There is an unidentified ship closing rapidly. Weapons armed and shields up.
Raising shields.
The unidentified ship refuses to respond, sir.
Arming weapons.
Message coming in, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Leave the Beta Myamid system immediately. You're interfering in Elasi affairs.
We are conducting a search and rescue mission for the U.S.S. Masada. It was last reported in this system. We cannot leave until we can confirm its location and condition.
So be it. You have been warned. Prepare to die.
Target analysis on.
The unidentified ship refuses to respond, sir.
Ship design matches that of the Elasi pirates. Fast, maneuverable, and armed with photon torpedoes, but somewhat fragile.
Aye, sir.
Lowering shields, Captain. Raising shields. Target analysis off.
Aye, sir. Hull repaired, Captain. Aye, sir.
Target analysis on. Target analysis off.
Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Sensors repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Aye, sir.
Captain, they are fleeing.
The enemy ship's initial intercept course was from the last known position of the Masada. I suggest we orbit the planet for a closer sense or scan, sir. There she is, Captain. She does not appear to be seriously damaged. Her shields are up, and 27 life forms are aboard.
Shields repaired, Captain.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Disarming weapons.
Target analysis off. Target analysis off.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous. Save new game.
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation imperialists. I am Elasi Cereth, and I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the U.S.S. Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the U.S.S. Enterprise. Listen, Elasi. Hand over the ship and hostages now, or things are going to get very nasty. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the U.S.S. Enterprise. Mr. Elasi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the U.S.S. Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property.
Ah, the infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Elasi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith? Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? Freeing the prisoners...
What? Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party? I'm not stupid, Captain. We'll play by my rules.
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out. Your fellow Elasi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably. Forget it, Elasi Cereth. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet unless you drop your shields and surrender to me immediately. Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
Masada, U.S.S. A Federation tug tender, registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission, tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 293391-1977. 736-3829.
Sending prefix and lowering the Masada shields. Hailing the ship, Captain.
Do you have the data packet, Kirk?
Not yet. We are still working on it.
Captain, there is now one fewer life form on the Masada.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
This man was obviously the transporter engineer. He is unconscious, but alive. James T. Kirk cautiously watches the area. McCoy wonders how many patients he'll have on this mission.
Well, Jim, there's one thing I can tell you. I don't like Elasi.
I can't see them winning any popularity contests, Bones.
They can forget about my vote.
You get no response. Lieutenant Christensen stands ready.
This is just like their raid on Damocles Station. Hard, fast, and dirty.
Get what you can from this area. Let's get moving.
Captain, a thorough analysis is required.
Okay, but let's not stay too long in one place.
Well, Jim, there's one thing I can tell you.
I can't see them.
They can forget.
When this operation is complete, Captain, we should have Mr. Scott or Transporter Chief Kyle come here to assist with the repairs.
Let's not look too far ahead, Mr. Spock.
He's not hurt badly. I can revive him.
Thank you, Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Elasi like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Crewman Simpson.
I suppose I should be grateful to see anyone after that. I thought I was dead.
Well, with any luck, you won't have to worry about that for quite some time.
Provided the Elasi don't have anything to say about it.
He will be all right, but we shouldn't move him.
The Runsnake transmogrifier. This device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The controls have been virtually destroyed, Captain.
Can they be repaired, Spock?
With Chief Engineer Scott's assistance, I believe we could get them in perfect working order in 2 days.
Spock, we don't have 2 days. If we can repair the transporter, we might be able to transport onto the bridge and capture the Elasi.
I can attempt to jury-rig repairs if I can find parts. However, there is only a 67.357% probability of success.
I've always been a gambler, Spock. Figure out what you'll need.
When this operation is complete, Captain...
Let's not look...
These doors have been scarred by phaser fire. There was a battle here. A small bomb appears to have damaged the transporter controls. McCoy wonders how many patients he'll have on this mission. Crewman Simpson. Spock quietly analyzes the damaged areas of this transporter room. The cabinet is empty.
Nothing to report, Captain.
This view screen communication terminal has been damaged beyond repair.
Nothing to report, Captain.
You are James Tiberius Kirk, captain of the U.S.S. Enterprise. Lieutenant Christensen is carefully watching the hallway.
This is a mess now, isn't it?
My daddy would have sent me to bed without supper if I'd done something like this. Can't say I like the decor.
This corridor provides access to the transporter room, Captain. It is secure.
I don't think we can bring down that force field, Captain. If we could, though, it might be less risky than trying to transport onto the bridge.
Spock is analyzing the surroundings. McCoy is fidgeting around. Twisted debris has been scattered along the side of the corridor. A tangle of mangled equipment reduced to junk. There are the remains of 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, and scraps of wire and uncertain bits of metal junk.
Nothing to report, Captain. A force field of unusual configurations has been erected in front of the doorway which leads into the bridge. I don't think it would be healthy to approach too closely, Captain. 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, insulation and bits of wire, and droplets of cooled molten metal.
You fail to obtain anything. Some scraps of metal found in the corridors of the Masada. Some scraps of wire found in the corridors of the Masada. A phaser welder. It is without power. These weapons are powerless, having been shorn of their power packs. Phaser welder is now charged.
I think that does it. A comb bit for the transmogrifier. Now I can continue repairs on the transporter controls.
The wire scraps are too small. They melt instead of fusing together, and you're left with nothing.
Hey, what are you doing here?
The pirates won't wake for a while, but they're going to be quite unhappy when they do. I recommend that we not be here when they awake.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere.